Welcome back to George Taylor Field here. We had a bit of a minor difficulties. We apologize for that, but we are back here at the bottom of the first inning after a leadoff double by Josh Bushin for the Ironbacks. He advanced to third base by a ground out by Peyton Panazzo. And we're up here now with Anderson Fenwick, the DH. Count 2-1. He takes a shot to second base. That's going to score one run here. And the Ironbacks take the lead 1-0. That's some good baseball right there, Darren. Manufacturing the run.
Batting number 72, Mateo Sursta.
Darren is still here. His microphone's off.
I was great in the top of the first.
It was wonderful. Always wonderful in the top of the first. The lost footage from the game.
Just getting back to our roots. I think it happened a lot last year. I think we should be used to and able to adapt. First pitch swinging for Mateo Sursta, the first baseman for the Ironbacks today. That's a second pitch strike. Tarp Skunks pitcher Tate Johnson quickly ahead 0-2. That's a shot to second base, easily played for the third out of the inning, but the Ironbacks get one on the board, and it's 1-0 as we head to the top of the second inning.
And picks up a run at the end of one. The Ironbacks won. Tarp Skunks no score.
Yeah.
Ours.
Welcome back here to George Taylor Field for the top of the second inning. Got a 1-0 lead for the Niagara Ironbacks. Up to bat here for the Jamestown Tarp Skunks, Paul Delanto. Delanto, I believe, is another returning player for this Tarp Skunks lineup. Takes the first pitch just outside for ball one. That's a high fly ball. Looks like it's going to go land into the crowd here. No siren, so everyone's got to be heads up for that one. That's going to even the count. Full 1-1. Just outside ball two. inside. Ball 3. Seems a little contested by the crowd here at George Taylor Field today, but nonetheless, that was a ball. That's a leadoff walk here for Delanto.
Thank you so much.
First walk of the day for Owen Newman. It's going to bring up Heath Feschek, the catcher here for the Tarp Skunks.
Thank you so much.
Newman checks the runner there. First pitch inside, ball 1. Newman's having a bit of trouble here in the second inning, losing the plate a little bit. Upstairs, ball 2. Shot over the third baseman's mitt there in the left field for a base hit. It's going to put runners at first and second, no out. And bring up first baseman Nate Muncy.
Tarp Skunks first baseman Nate Muncy.
Newman sets there. Great play by the first baseman. Goes to second. Throws it away, though. It's going to be an error charge to the first baseman. Tarp Skunks scamper home from third base. It's going to even the score 1-1 here.
Now at bat number 39, C.J. Duncan.
I gotta wonder why in the world the corners were in from there.
I think we both know why.
I can't imagine why. They remain in.
Yes.
There's nobody out.
Left fielder C.J. Duggan here for the Tarp Skunks fouls the first pitch back into the crowd. You only know that because the kids are running for the ball. No siren. Maybe he's retired. So one and done season with the siren. Upstairs, ball 1. That's another foul back into the crowd. Oh, there's the siren. Heard me talking about him, I think, you know?
Oh, come on. It hit the net.
One and 2 the count here to Duggan. Runners on first and second. It's still no out. Upstairs, even things up at 2. Big swing there for a second strikeout of the day for Newman. That's a big strikeout there. Newman really needed that one there with the first 3 runners getting aboard here in the inning.
Yeah, I did, for sure. That error was a tough error. It was a nice bounce back.
That's right. It's going to bring up the shortstop here for the Jamestown Tarp Skunks, Tito Kiefer.
Doesn't that take $1 off a can of beer as well or something like that?
There was
Wasn't
something
what
in
they
this inning
announced?
there. I got a little confused because we had a little technical
It
difficulty.
was
but-
complicated for us. It was math involved and things, but,
and we can't drink, but
well, given the way things have gone so far, I don't really see how,
Maybe we should, yeah.
It's the least bad thing
Runners are
that happened.
going there. Shut up the gut. Great
Nice
play by
play.
Medor. Backhanded play. Throws back to first for the double play.
Nice play, Devin Medor.
Great play by Devin Medor. The Ironbacks escaped the jam there, only giving up one. The score's tied as we head to the bottom of the second inning.
Who made that play? The second baseman or shortstop?
Second baseman.
More tied at 1-1.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field here for the bottom of the second inning. We got a 1-1 tie game. Kieran Cutler, the catcher, coming up for the Ironbacks here in the bottom of the second inning. After giving up a leadoff double back in the first, Tarp Skunks starter Tate Johnson had 3 straight grounders a second to get out of the first inning.
Almost a great catch by Dugan there for those of you that missed it because our feed was not working at the time, but Dugan made an outstanding
Right,
diving
left field, yeah.
attempt on that. And then heads up play by Bushin to turn it into a double. And then 3 consecutive grounders second base as Johnson kind of found his stuff there as the inning progressed. A really tight overhand curve that he's working a lot. He just worked it there. Right on the outside part of the plate to Cutler, who we saw hit a bomb last game.
Did we ever?
You have the new faces that have made impressions there in the first game. He was definitely foremost in that regard. And there
There's
he goes.
another hard hit ball to left field. It's going to be a leadoff single here for Cutler to start the second.
Pride of Paradise, Newfoundland with another poke. Kind of a hanger there from Johnson.
It's going to bring up the right fielder, Will Maharez.
Johnson from Round Rock, Texas. Attends Trinity University. He had a 5.02 ERA for them, 24 Ks in 28 2/3 innings. It's looked pretty good thus far. I think that, and there's a pitch he loves to throw. It's a real tight curveball / slider. See Maharis can handle this. Of course, I'm not sure how much of a stolen base threat Cutler is, but he plays for the Ironbacks, which is managed by Richard Griffin, which means
He's stealing a base.
And there's a chance.
Yeah, he's stealing a base.
And a darn good one. Yep.
There he goes.
Just like that.
I think it happened last game, too, when he said Gatens is not going to steal. He shouldn't worry about his speed, and immediately stole a base.
Yeah, exactly.
The very next
Exactly, which
pitch.
is why I prefaced it with that. There's only, it's funny, he's given signs down there. What other sign is there than the green light?
Yeah.
It's only, it's a very elaborate, a bunch of stuff he's got going on, but it all kind of leads to one place.
That's a ball in the dirt there to even things up 2-2.
We saw in the first game that the Ironbacks were really making the opposition pitching work a little bit more than we saw last year. So we'll see if that theme continues. It's a good sign. Oh,
Fouls the pitch off to stay alive there.
that was a tough pitch. Stayed alive on it, but that's which is I think the best case scenario with that pitch. I mean, it was up around his shoulders.
There's a shot to center.
That is gonna.
That's going to be a nice catch, though. Center fielder Grant Moore.
It's off the end of the bat.
Batting from Thorold, Caleb Locatelli.
And the crowd goes wild for the next batter, Caleb Locatelli.
He's definitely the fan favorite here.
I
Local
think
boy.
he maybe has about 60% of the crowd here tonight, by the sounds of it. So
I don't know how impressed I am by the fact that we're saying Thorold when he's actually from Thorold South,
right.
and we should give due to the exotic part of Thorold
Yeah.
South.
That's right, home of Locatelli and yours
Me.
truly, Darren
And
Clark.
me, exactly. Says it on the sign going in.
That's right.
Historic Thorold South.
That's right. If you can get there, sometimes the bridge is out. You got to take the long way around.
Yeah, there's many possibilities.
Then the
Thorold South
Allenberg
that
Bri-
aren't good
then the
as far as
Allenberg Bridge is
travel
up.
goes. Yeah, the tunnel. Oh, the tunnel's closed.
That's right.
Oh,
You may
look,
not get
the
home.
bridge
Who
is
knows?
down. Yeah.
The Adventures of Thorold South.
Ooh, he just well got clocked on that little curveball. 2-0. He looks down to Richard Griffin. Richard Griffin has 0 for 1 in his fielding chances last game at third base. We're hoping for some improvement. We were promised better by Mel last season.
right.
We were
Well-
told that he's actually pretty slick fielding third base coach. The evidence is not piling up thus far, but it's a brand new game.
But the team has improved overall, their defense.
Right.
So there's a shot to short. That's could be 2.
That is going to be 2.
And that's it. They get out of the
Nice.
inning here with a leadoff single aboard. No damage done. Scores tied at 1 as we head to the top of the third inning.
George Taylor Field. We are still tied at 1.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field here for the top of the third inning. We got a deadlock score, 1-1. After a shaky first, Tarp Skunks starter Tate Johnson escaped a leadoff single there with a double play to end the inning. And Tarp Skunks now bringing back to the top of the order the ever-dangerous Grant Moore coming up for a second at bat here today. Not sure if everybody saw the first at bat. We did talk him up pretty good there, that we never get him out, and he proceeded to ground to second base.
Yeah. I mean, last year it was at 388, 516, 488 slash. And that was in a full season. 33 stolen bases over the year.
That's right, and you mentioned a 900 on base against the Ironbacks.
Yeah,
and right now he's got
for
zero,
sure,
so
for
that's
sure. I just
a great
cobbled that
sign.
together from memory, and as we can see, I'm a mercurial, emotional type, so I could be exaggerating.
It could also be close.
Yeah. Just managed to pull myself out of the depression of people missing out on that
That's
first half an inning where I was fabulous.
And there's another dwindler down the first base line. That's going to be an easy play.
That was an adventurous little soft ground ball. I mean, that took some bounces.
The
It was a
irrigation
family
system
circus.
playing into that one, maybe?
The irrigation system.
The star of the show
Forget
here.
about the irrigation system. For the uninitiated, the Merton infield last year was rough. It was tough. And if there was more than one bounce in a ground ball, there's no way both of them would be good bounces. But there's been renovations to the field, and as Mel talked about at length before the first game, for the crowd who are only too willing to hear, please tell us more about the irrigation system. There's been changes, and the infield is playing a lot better. Although that was a little dicey there at times on that slow grounder.
There's a shot down the left field line that just escapes the third base's glove. He's going turning around at first. He's going to make it the second easily for a stand-up double.
Yeah, he waited nicely on that curveball.
Right fielder Blake Herman. I believe I forgot to announce the batter.
It's Newman's second go through on the order. And he's been attacking guys.
He definitely has a couple strikeouts. I think really the only maybe miscue they had was the error there by the first baseman back there that allowed the runners to score.
Right. That's tough. And then it elongates the inning. You get to that second look quicker than you might hope you would. And this is a good lineup.
It definitely is here. We got third baseman James Dixon up for his second at bat. He singled back in the first inning.
Dixon from Clifton, New York.
There's a shot to center field. Locatelli going back. Makes the catch. Quick shot there, but throws the ball away.
Strong throw by Locatelli.
Luckily, the runner stays at third base.
I wonder if Locatelli, it's good, always tempting for me to say Locatelli because I just think aesthetically, sonically, that's the way to go with the pronunciation. If I can just talk to the whole family for a moment, I just want to sit down and it just sounds so nice, Locatelli. But Locatelli's fine. That's what. Yeah.
You think you two from Thorold South would already have that nailed down? Actually.
Well, our next Grand Poobah Thorold South meeting, we'll chat about that. 5 of us get together, talk about the joys of living next to a paper mill. That's always the first on the agenda. Isn't it great?
Got Eric Weeks, the second baseman, up now for the Tarp Skunks. Running on third base. He took the first pitch for a ball. Fouls the next one way back.
Weeks is a hitter right from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He attends Canisius College. Last year, 114 ABs. He had 246, 377 slugging, had 4 doubles, 3 home runs.
I recall a home run hit here at George Taylor Field last year by Eric Weeks.
For sure. And I think it bears mentioning that home runs are a pretty big rarity in this league. So,
ooh, shot the Medora easily.
there we go. It's all about Medora today.
Newman escapes again. Another couple runners on. Score still tied at 1 as we head to the bottom of the third. Welcome back to George Taylor Field. Here we got the bottom of the third inning on your way after a great game of Simon Says with the crowd.
That was pretty outstanding. I got to say the kids there playing they really caught on after
They
a while.
did. They got half the crowd out in the first game, first round, I think, and then everyone really started to pick it up there and figure it out. Up next for the Ironbacks, we got Bryce Bedrosian, a returning player from last year's team and a local product.
Welland, Ontario. We saw a lot of Bryce last year. He played a lot for the Ironbacks. It was sort of a mixed bag, right? Like I think little trouble making contact to a degree there early in the season. Showed some power there at the end. I mean, he hit a bomb.
He did.
I believe it was in Jamestown, too. In Jamestown.
That's a big swing. He's quickly down 0-2 here.
And he played college for Jamestown as well, so maybe that was it. Maybe it was a familiar place. And
it's a high fly
that
ball. Left fielder calls for it. He's under it quickly for the first out of the third inning.
now, let's see if Devin Medor, who's been fantastic in the field today, like really outstanding,
He
can
has
translate that into to some hit. Speaking of kind of mixed bag seasons, he started the season last year leading off. Most
did.
games he was at the top of the order, and he kind of struggled a little bit. You can see his form kind of go awry towards the end of the season, but looked great in the field, and hopefully he can channel that into getting some swings in here.
That's right. He played a lot of positions last year, too. He's out in the outfield, played second base, played a little third base.
Yep. Johnson's really coming after these guys.
Chopper off the plate there. Easy to the second baseman for the second out of the inning. Well, grounders a short second base today. It's been a theme, I think, for both teams.
Yeah. No, he's making him earn it, and there's been a lot of weak contact. To
Definitely. After a busy first there for Johnson, he settled it down there, and he's really kind of keeping these Ironbacks hitters at bay.
Franklin Griffin the third.
That's right, shortstop here for the Ironbacks up.
Yeah.
The number 10 hitter, number 0.
Yeah, out of Palmetto, Georgia. Attends Kennesaw State University? Kennesaw. How do I know that name? Maybe like former baseball commissioner, Kennesaw Landis or something?
Just down low.
Yeah, you can hear Tate's got some MPH happening out there. He's kind of bullying them to a degree at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so credit to him after a kind of a rocky first to a degree.
He's having some trouble here with this at-bat with Griffin. 3-0 to count. See if third base coach Griffin gives him a green light here.
The double Griffin in effect.
Threw you off. Thought he was playing shortstop today.
Which, wouldn't that be something?
He does
Wouldn't that be something?
Does get the green light and swings but fouls off the pitch. 3-1 to count. It would try to improve his fielding percentage there playing short.
Yeah, and I said this last game, I think, that sometimes we can be critical of our third base coach here, but I think the fact that he's so aggressive, like giving him the green light there in 3-0, like the players like it, and that matters. You saw them at the end of last season. I mean, the two of us were there in the last game hanging out afterwards, and the affection for Richard Griffin is real, so full credit to him. These guys like playing for him.
After quickly getting ahead 3-0, the count's now full. Strike 3 to call. Johnson's first strikeout of the game ends the third inning here. Score still tied at 1 as we head to the top of the fourth.
And the Ironbacks.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field here deep in the heart of the place. Dreams come true, Merritt, Ontario. It's 1-1 through 3. It's been actually a great kind of pitching matchup right here. Both guys going after the hitters. And full credit to Owen Newman here in his first appearance as an Ironback. This is a tough lineup. It's a really tough lineup. And he's coming right at him. This is a second time through the lineup. We'll see how it goes. He's got Jackson Enders here at the plate.
That's right. He was a victim of a strikeout his first at-bat. One of 2 for Newman on the day.
And I got to say, like, compared to last season, thus far the approach of the Ironbacks pitchers coming at guys is really refreshing. We had some long games there last season. That was a good pitch. That was a good pitch that might have a bone to pick with the call there, but what can you do?
And as we talked about last game too, is you need to attack some hitters, right? Because then they sort of just sit and wait for you to come in right over the plate because you're kind of throwing away from them a lot. It sets themselves up for an opportunity to take advantage of them.
Yeah.
Ball skips away from the catcher there.
Yeah, things can. I mean, it's early still, and we've seen Jamestown figure it out hard and heavy. So we'll see how it progresses, but full credit to Newman thus far.
Another pitch down low there. Evens up at 2.
We'll see, like 2 kind of change-ups there at the outside part of the plate. Maybe bust him inside of the fastball. That's my vote, but I think that's always my vote. So might not be the guy to go by. There it is.
And there's a foul.
Broke that bat.
A little activity in the Ironbacks bullpen right now. Seth Morrison warming up, getting loose.
I will say that about Newman. One of the things I've loved about watching him here is he's coming right at guys. Like, how often have we talked about watching these games and seeing when guys are right on top of the plate? Like, Enders is on top of the plate here, and our pitchers just start kind of subconsciously moving the plate.
Right, we talked
to
about
the
that.
outside, and the umpire's not having it. So
we talked about that last game with Sagan when he came in.
Yeah.
And he was having a hard time with a lot of those Americans hitters kind of stepping over the plate and not really giving him much to go inside. So he gets kind of pitching it a little bit more outside and missing his spots.
Right. And Sagan, I mean, something we forget about him. See, that's a good pitch. That's a good pitch. But we forget about how few innings he's pitched. I mean, fan-style college season is not very long.
Right.
Canadian college season is not very long. So sometimes a little bit of catch-up they're playing.
That's a shot to right field. That could be trouble. It's going to drop there. Right fielder playing a little deep. Could make it there. Leadoff single for Jackson Enders, the DH for the Tarp Skunks.
Coming to the plate for Jamestown.
Right off the end of the bat.
Paul Delanto.
Extra hitter coming up, Paul Delanto. Walked his first at-bat. Coming up now with a runner on first.
Delanto out of Massapequa, New York. I don't want to ever miss an opportunity to say Massapequa. Stony Brook University. Last year was at 84 ABs. Hit 226.
Runner's going. Easily in there for a stolen base.
Cutler shaking his head. Not the best pitch to throw on. I don't think he was terribly happy with the toss, but in a tough spot. Leadoff runner quickly on second base, which is kind of a Tarp Skunks thing. Muscled up on that pitch a little bit. 1-1. Like, he works quick. Newman doesn't seem to get rattled too much by when things go a little bit one way or another. Like, he's had some calls where you could make a good argument that he probably wouldn't be happy with, but oh, my goodness gracious. He's getting squeezed, but I will say it's going both ways. So, it's just a tight strike zone today. Delanto hit 226 last year, but his on base was 386, so he's taking a lot of pitches.
No one inside there. 3-1 the count.
Yeah, that Newman with a little shake of the head there after we talked about not getting rattled. But when you get a few calls and one at bat, that's that's frustrating.
Big
go.
swing and a miss there.
Delanto asking the umpire where the pitch was, and I'm sure the umpire said not in the strike zone because, not much has been in the strike zone from his point of view.
Full count here. Hendricks gets a big lead off at second base. Fouls the pitch back. Stays in the field, though.
Medora playing really close to second base. That's a huge hole between first and second, which is kind of a thing that happened a lot last season.
Another fly ball here. Everyone coming up. Off the seats. Safely hits nobody. Gone forever as the kids cannot reach it.
That was a tough moment for the crowd there. Crowd didn't handle that pop-up very well.
No. Well, we had no warning. There was
I
no
think
siren. There's
If we were to take a picture of it and caption it, it would be Harold Reynolds was right.
right.
You know what I mean? Remember how mad everybody got at Harold Reynolds for that?
Yeah. Oh
When
yeah.
he said because there's a lot, it's Canada, it's a big hockey country. I mean, he wasn't wrong though. Like I think honestly, if a pop-up went into the crowd, your average crowd in Canada versus the United States, I have to think there's a greater likelihood it'll be caught in the States.
Yeah. Unless someone catches it in the beer cup, which I've
And
seen a few times.
It's not like we were saying there's something like intrinsic or something like in the DNA of a Canadian versus America. It's just there's less people to play baseball in
It's-
Canada. That's just math, man.
Yep.
So we got pretty emotional at Harold Reynolds. Poor Harold Reynolds.
We'll give him his flowers today.
Redemption.
If you're listening at home, Harold Reynolds.
Yeah. It's okay. We're not mad anymore. It's a
Back
lot
to
of
the-
foul balls
I
today.
was going to say, back to the game. There's 4 straight foul balls here for Delanto. Just can't seem to hit the barrel on the ball.
It's quite a battle.
The kids are getting a workout, though. They're running all over this stadium here trying to get those balls.
Delanto didn't play a whole lot for Stony Brook University. Only had 13 ABs. Had a triple, though.
Another foul back.
See, it's interesting. It's been fastball, 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 waist high. Feels like the moment's aching for a bender here. We'll see if he's confident enough to throw it. He's definitely set him up for that. Something with a wrinkle to it.
Runner's
There's a
going
runner.
there. Another foul off here.
Whoa.
Delanto making Newman's pitch count climb very quickly here with
Yeah.
several foul balls. No more activity in the bullpen, so bench manager Richard Griffin feeling confident to keep Newman out there.
It looked like another fastball, so he's that one down a little bit lower. There it is.
Gets him on the corner. That was a big at-bat for Paul Delanto, but Newman wins the battle, strikes him out for his third of the game.
Hello, Newman. Well done.
I like the little sign for reference there. That was
He hung in there. I mean, that's tough on a pitcher when you just can't get one past the guy.
That's right, and a couple of questionable calls too, right? But as you mentioned, didn't get rattled and just kept trying to attack him. Let's go to bring up the catcher for the Tarp Skunks, Heath Feschek, singled in his first at-bat. First pitch swinging there to right field, way back.
My goodness, that was some kind of adventure out and right.
That's right, it's going to advance the run to the third now, but
Yeah, and Maharis made it a bit of an adventure out there, but he did catch it, and he was going to third either way, so not
Definitely.
like it impacted anything.
Number 44, Nate.
And in fairness, those slicing fly balls, those can be tough ones a bit to gauge.
first baseman Nate Muncy coming up for the Tarp Skunks. He reached an error in the back in the second inning. Ball gets away from the catcher. That's going to score the runner from third base who
Oh.
collides with Newman. They seem to be no worse for wear, though. And the Tarp Skunks take the lead 2-1 on the wild pitch.
Was that a wild pitch?
Maybe a pass ball.
I felt like that might have been a catchable ball. I didn't see it that great, though, so I'll defer to you, Jesse. You calling it a pass ball? We could defer to the official score.
I would actually go to the official score on that one.
Pass ball? Yep. Mr. Papineau is calling it a pass ball. When the game's on and he's officially scoring, we call him Mr. Papineau. There will be no informalities around the official score. Let's give Newman a second to compose himself.
Seems to be okay. Muncie steps back in the box. Head in the count. 1 balls, no strikes.
It's a good pitch. Nice comeback there. Muncie from Ravenna, Ohio, plays for the Kent State Golden Flashes. That's a pretty good name.
Another nice pitch.
He should really be playing for us. You could have a guy with the Golden Flashes playing for the team with the Golden Fence Topper.
Wouldn't that be
I
something?
think we're the only team in the league that's got that, an abundance of Golden Fence Topper.
Swing and a
There we
miss.
go.
Go pitch outside. Newman K's another one. Tarp Skunks get 1 though as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Score 2-1.
Roll for the Tarp Skunks. They lead
Welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's 2-1 for the Tarp Skunks over the Ironbacks.
the order for the Ironbacks.
Just found out that any foul ball that goes into the crowd, if caught and returned, will get you a prize. And they didn't say what that prize is, but I think it's just Mel's endless devotion. Because, you know, he was a little bitter about the amount of foul balls that were lost last year. So I feel like there's a correlation between this new prize giveaway for foul balls.
I'm
and
curious what the prize is.
a big hug from Mel.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah. Who doesn't want a big hug from Mel?
More information about the irrigation system. You know, maybe some pamphlets or something.
Yeah, irrigation system.
It'll show you how you
Facts
use it.
and figures. Yeah, blueprints. We'll give you a photocopy of the blueprints for the irrigation system.
That's right.
Ooh, that was a tough hop. Well handled by Buddy at first.
Gets the out there. That was Josh Bushin. That was his first official at bat for the viewers at home, as due to our technical difficulties, missed off his leadoff
And a really good at bat. He had a really good at bat, and it deserved to be seen. So we're gonna try to, talk about it a little bit here. Nice poke into left field. It was a great play. The outfielder almost caught it.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean Dugan made an outstanding attempt. Panazzo also had a really good first at bat. Ended up grounding out, but he really fought. Like, I think I've liked about him so far is he's another guy that's working the count.
Yep.
And doesn't look. And one thing last year we talked about it in the first game. outside of 4 or 5 guys that were really outstanding, a lot of times the rest of the order just got flipped over.
Yeah,
just
outmatched.
beaten down, you know. Overmatched, yes, that's the perfect way to say it. And when I watch Panazzo at the plate, he never seems like he's overmatched.
Yeah, he's making the pitchers work, right? And it's half the battle, I think. You try to get to him early and make them throw some pitches.
Ooh, that was a good pitch. That's fair enough. He's from Homer Glen, Illinois, attends Southwest Illinois College. Had 20 ABs for Xavier this year. And the 2025 PGL American. A lot of these things that they put in bios.
That's a shot to left that's got to go foul.
That's got some distance to it. Oh, there's a bit of a poke. Sometimes I write down this stuff in the bio, and then I realize I don't know what any of it means. I mean, like CCL Blue All Conference. I don't know what that means, but it's good. They didn't put it down there because it wasn't good, so just trust us. PBR Preseason All-State.
For those listeners, you could Google it. We could too, but we're not.
Oh, it's a little high on that bender. Didn't snap it off quite enough. 2025 Chicago Tribune Preseason All-Area Watch List. So it's all good stuff, and you can see it. He's fun to watch. That first game, it was really... So the new faces were a lot of fun. Cooper Martin, we haven't mentioned. He was outstanding at second base.
Definitely. Big swing and a miss there for the second out.
Yeah.
Johnson's second strikeout of the day.
Johnson's been really good. He deserves
Number 14, Haas.
some flowers. That's what all the
Yes.
kids say these days, right?
That's
Deserves
right.
some flowers.
That's right. Only given up 2 hits so far, 2 strikeouts. Only one real hard hit ball today. It was the leadoff double to start the game by Bushin. And
Here's Haas Fenwick, who I don't know why he's not coming up to the Bonanza theme song, which I realize for many people younger than me means nothing. But first, any cool song is a good song. So there's that. And it's Bonanza. Do you know Bonanza, Jesse?
I know of Bonanza.
Okay.
There's a shallow blooper to second base for the out. 1-2-3 go the Ironbacks here in the fourth. Score still 2-1 for the Tarp Skunks as we head to the top of the fifth.
Here through 4 innings, Jamestown.
Welcome back here to George Taylor Field for the top of the fifth inning. We got a 2-1 Tarp Skunks lead and a new pitcher on the mound back.
Yeah, sorry about that. Lost audio for a minute.
Maharas takes the lead off of first base. 1-1 the count. Takes the
There
ball
you go.
upstairs.
He's fighting.
Retiring 11 in a row here. Now we're finally seeing Johnson miss the plate a little bit. He's getting a little tired as he works into the fifth.
It's a
Down
little
low, 3-1.
He kind of quick pitches the fastball too, right?
Yep.
Like you notice there's those small variants in the pace of his delivery, and I think that's also throwing him off.
Yeah, it's not an extensive windup either, really, if you're looking
Yeah,
at him.
it's tight.
Just fouls the pitch off there. Even things up
Richard
3-2.
Griffin fields it. The throw back to the mound
Could use some work.
as a one-hopper, but he handled that really well. He's now .500 fielding percentage for Richard Griffin down in the third base coach box. We'll give him credit where it's due. Full count here to Locatelli.
Runner's probably going off on the pitch here.
Yeah.
Checks the runner actually at first base. Chopper to the pitcher who missed it. Oh, fouled
Wanna go
off the
his
plate.
foot? Must have went off his foot.
Oh, off the foot.
Yeah.
I thought it went off the plate there.
But if it goes off the plate, it's still in play.
Yeah, you're right.
Locatelli hasn't looked comfortable this at bat. Well,
Okay,
there we go.
works the walk, back-to-back walks here for Johnson in the fifth. Ironbacks got a couple base runners here.
Number 38,
And
Bryce.
that's going to lead
Bryce
to a
Bedrosian.
visit to the mound.
A base hit here could cash the runner in from second.
Really nobody working. Now they're getting somebody up there in the Jamestown bullpen. It's kind of been all of a sudden that Johnson's had some trouble here. He's had a really nice outing here into the fifth inning. It's one
Definitely.
out away.
And definitely, like I said, outside of the leadoff double there, no real hard contact by Johnson giving up.
And you know, if Cam Bedrosian is looking for a little redemption
Yep.
from last season, this is a big opportunity here. 2 runners on base.
Definitely's got a big gap there between center field and right.
Yeah. It looks like he's bulked up a little bit from last season as well. Good take. Good take. One of the themes when he was really struggling was strike one, strike two.
Yep.
You know, swinging almost no matter what. So good to see him take a pitch to start it off.
You got Medora on deck here. That's a shot to second. It's going to be an easy play here for the third out. Ironbacks leave 2 aboard. Score is still 2-1 as we head to the 6th.
That is the end of the fifth. The Tarp Skunks 2, the Ironbacks still with only 1. Let's go over to Megan now in the stands.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field here for the top of the sixth. A 2-1 Tarp Skunks lead over the Ironbacks. The Ironbacks been having some trouble getting on base today. This last inning they had back-to-back walks, but just couldn't cash in those runners. It's kind of been the story of the game here. Is our Tarp Skunks starter, Tate Johnson, has been mowing them down.
Yeah, he's done a great job. I mean, after the first game where there was an abundance of hits and runs, I mean, what was it? It was 12 runs, right? 12.
Yeah,
First game.
12-5. It's been more of a pitcher's duel here today.
Blake Herman, another guy plays for Canisius. He's a Western New York Player of the Year and first team All-State his senior season. 5-year letter winner. There's another thing that I'm going to say, and I have no idea what it means. Do you know what a letter winner is? Sounds like something like from Sesame Street.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea.
No, I'm sure it's an impressive thing, and I'm just not trying to diminish it. It's just I find it's amazing when you think of how homogenized the world's kind of become. But when I dig into like college baseball stuff, you're like, wow, there's a lot of differences between American university stuff and Canadian. So I guess I should revel in the diversity of possibilities that exist out there.
Yeah, and maybe over the course of the season we can get some answers to these questions.
Yeah, we'll get to the bottom of it. We'll figure things out.
Instead of just leaving our viewers hanging there. That's a
Nice
hard
poke.
poke there to center field for a leadoff single for Blake Herman.
Herman's a nice hitter, man. Anytime he's been here, he's done really well.
James Dixon.
Yeah, and he played really impressive defense last year at third base too for the Tarp Skunks.
Yeah, didn't he fall over or something like that? He had like a game where he was just lights out.
Yeah.
Made, like 5 eye-popping plays.
Yeah, he made one
And then
play
he
in foul
made one
territory.
play that was just kind of
Questionable. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I think that game actually there was a lot of miscues on both teams in the field, if I recall.
Right.
Runners going there. Herman's going. Throw
Wrong
down the
side of the
second.
bag.
Close, but not in time. And it's going to be a stolen base for Herman. Second stolen base of the day for the Tarp Skunks.
Yeah, that was the right velocity on the throw, just wrong side of the bag. Might have had a chance if he got it over to the first base side a second.
So James Dixon up here for the Tarp Skunks. 1 for 2 today with a single back in the first inning. Herman dancing over there at second. He goes again. Pop fly, though. Up to center field. Locatelli makes the catch. First out.
Look at these Tarp Skunks are as hyper-aggressive as the Ironbacks.
Second baseman Eric Weeks.
It's going to bring up the second baseman, Eric Weeks, for the Tarp Skunks. They also 1 for 2 today. Single back in the first inning. Lined out the second base in the third.
Yeah, and we know the damage that Weeks can do. See how Morrison does.
He checks the runner there. Like I said, Herman's been dancing on second base.
There you go. The kind of waist high, just a tad above waist high strike is in vogue today. It's mostly the corners where there's been a little bit of
Questions?
conservative umpiring. Ooh, he aimed that one. You could see him sort of stiffen up midway through delivery on that. Nice pitch. That was a really nice pitch that didn't get a lot of love.
Unfortunately, called the ball. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. 2-1 the count here. Eric Weeks.
Really nice curveball, though. I hate to waste one that buckles a guy's knees like that, but boy,
Herman scampers back to second there.
scampering. There's a lot of scampering. Some base running antics.
That's a shot to left.
Just missed that. Just missed that.
And he's under it for the second out.
Yeah, I felt like that was a little in on the hands.
Designated hitter, Jackson Enders.
Go to bring up the designated hitter for the Tarp Skunks, Jackson Enders.
Good for Morrison. That was a good at bat
It
against
was
a
a good at
dangerous
bat.
hitter.
Enders 1 for 2 today. Strikeout back in the first inning. Singled in the fourth. Stole a base. Came around the score.
The thing I've liked about the Ironbacks these first 2 games, and additionally with the pitchers, aside from challenging guys, is when they're missing, they're missing in the right place.
Right.
You know, like that's
Right.
a pitch that probably wasn't an A+ pitch for him, but he missed in the right spot.
Yeah, they've done a good job of limiting damage in relation to last season with walks or hit batters.
And another, that's going to be a tough
Dwibbler
one.
down there, the third. Tough play. Bare hands it.
Whoa!
What
My
a toss and what a
goodness.
snag by the first baseman.
My goodness, I couldn't even believe that was going to happen. I said, he's going to barehand that. Oh, he barehand it and then bullet to first base.
Excellent play to escape the jam there.
Goodness.
2-1 Tarp Skunks lead as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
Now, the Ironbacks coming to bat in the bottom of the 6th.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field here for the bottom of the 6th inning. We got a 2-1 Tarp Skunks lead with a new pitcher on the mound, Cohen Harris. Darren, what can you tell us about Cohen Harris?
I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? Yes. Makes me think of Leonard Cohen, but Cohen Harris attended high school at Southeast Gifford in Greensboro, North Carolina. Attends High Point University. Let's see, he played for Jamestown last year, actually. I don't remember seeing him before, but he had 24 innings, 19 Ks, an ERA of 5.11, which isn't bad in this league. And boy,
First pitch
he
gets away
ate
from
that
him.
one. I mean, there's really not, that kind of undermined any positive things I was saying. But yeah, he pitched pretty decently for Jamestown last season. And let's see if he recovers from that. Hey, that's your first pitch.
That's right. Get the nerves out.
So
A lot of kids in the crowd here watching.
There you go. There you go. He
Yes.
righted the ship in one pitch.
That's right. We got Devin Bador up here for the Ironbacks. Second at bat today. He grounded out to second base.
You can just pretty much not look at your score sheet and assume they grounded out to second base.
Yeah, there's been a
Last
lot
time
of ground outs to second today.
He's really yanking that. The second time. Not looking too comfortable right now, Cohen Harris.
Which could be working the Ironbacks' favor. They really could use some base runners here. Get some runs on the board as
By
we
the way,
enter the sixth inning.
By the way, that was a Leonard Cohen quote. Cohen Harris. I don't know if he's named after Leonard Cohen, but that'd be cool if he was.
Maduro, the shot to right. Could be, a catch there.
You know, I
Little bit
can't
of trouble
say
for
it's
the-
a great catch
No.
because it was some self-induced drama, but it was still
It was
a great
ni-
looking catch.
It was a nice catch, but
Yes.
you're right. He definitely underplayed it or overplayed it and had that kind of scurry back to make the catch and a nice leap. But nonetheless, the first out of the sixth here, bringing up shortstop Franklin Griffin, who's played some good defense out there for the
Yes.
Ironbacks. He had an inning all on his own, actually, making all three outs.
Yep. He looks slick out there. Looks confident.
Sort of strikeout victim, though, in his first at-bat. Takes the first pitch upstairs, ball one.
You know, and one of the things that we haven't talked about a lot, but they're missing Carter Shin, a regular shortstop, who was the second in hitting to Grant Moore last season.
Right.
And was just line drive after line drive. The first two games, we've seen guys play terrific defense. I don't think because all these great plays happen at the end of the season, but at the end of an inning, I should say, Peyton Panazzo's play there to end the inning
Was incredible.
spectacular.
That barehanded snag.
That for sure, I thought that was a hit. He barehands it, and you think even barehanding it, it's going to be tight, and it was a bullet to first base. So full credit to him.
That's right. We'll even get a little bit of flowers to the first baseman, Sirsta, too, with the snag.
Yeah, for sure.
Stretched it
Mateo
out there to make
deserves
the catch.
Some credit there, absolutely. I forget about the first baseman sometimes in those plays, but he did it well.
Well, you're in awe of the barehanded snag. Right?
Yeah, for sure. And to gun it too, like getting it barehanded and throwing it that quickly and having like a bullet.
That's right.
That's not easy.
That's right. Reminiscent of one of your favorite players from back in the day, Tony T. There, Tony Fernandez.
Yeah. Tony would have thrown it sidearm.
That's a shot bat to third base. Herman with the catch over the first.
Nicely
Two quick
dug out.
outs here for Cohen Harris, who, after some early pitches, and a little shaky there on the mound, he's got two quick outs.
Some early pitching foibles.
And back to the top of the order now for the Ironbacks. Josh Bushin. 1 for 2. A double on the lead off the game.
He's been going oppo his first two at bats. Oh, goodness. Guess that was a little low.
It's a little bit of a nice curveball.
Man, they
Catches the outside corner. 1-1 the
hasn't-
count.
Niagara hasn't had a hit since the second inning.
Yeah.
It's been rough.
The hits are 7-2 here. Tarp Skunks.
This is not the game I would have suspected coming in. You know, I would have expected more runs by both sides. But credit to the pitchers. They've been excellent. That's a little low.
That's a strike.
Oh, my goodness.
Umpire says he goes. Strike 3 to call. 1-2-3 go the Ironbacks in the sixth. Scores 2-1 as we're heading to the top of the seventh.
Up with the seventh, leading out.
Welcome back to George Taylor Field here at the top of the 7th inning. We got a 2-1 Tarp Skunks lead over the Niagara Ironbacks. It's been tough sledding for the Ironbacks, I think, in this game here after the leadoff double to start their first inning there. They've only got one extra hit.
Deadly quiet. Credit to Jamestown pitching.
Definitely Tate Johnson had himself a game today for sure. And then after a bit of a shaky couple of pitches there for Ethan Cohen, he settled down and went 1-2-3 himself.
Cohen Harris.
Ethan Cohen,
Ethan
Cohen Harris.
Yeah. The Cohen name is tripping us up.
Paul Delanto swings and flies out to left field. Not even enough time to talk about Paul Delanto's last at bat. It was a battle.
Which was an epic at bat it was. Now you got Morrison just coming right at him, and thus far,
It's up the catcher Heath Feschuk. 1 for 2 today with a single.
there you go. Feschuk from Chardon, Ohio.
Swings and high fly ball. First baseman's under it for the catch. Morrison's quickly 2 quick outs for the 7th inning.
Jamestown first baseman Nate Muncy.
Man, we have not seen too many pitching duels here at George Taylor Field.
We
but
have
got
not.
one tonight. Jesse
got,
being visited by
Mini-Me, my daughter, Penelope, is coming to show us that she has some tickets purchased.
what tickets did she have?
It looks like 50-50.
50-50. Your life could change.
My life could change today. High fly ball. Medora's running back to get it. Loses the cap in the process, but makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the Tarp Skunks in the 7th. We got the 7th inning stretch on your way. 2-1 Tarp Skunks lead here. We'll be right back after this.
A silence and a deeper silence when the Crickets hesitate.
This inning was presented by Holiday Inn Suites
Leonard
on
Cohen.
Ontario's Crickets captains.
That's what I'm going to do. As long as he's in this game, I'm going to keep quoting Leonard Cohen poetry.
Darren did fight me to come back to cue
I'm
that in.
taking
for
this one.
Yeah.
Because I remember that, because I used to carry a Leonard Cohen book of poetry around with me.
Oh, okay.
Just in case there was some sort of like poetic to.
So you're full
called
of
and I
Cohen
ought to be
quotes
ready.
here. Yeah.
All right.
Up here for the Ironbacks in the 7th, Peyton Pananzo.
You know, it deserves to be mentioned. It's been a great vibe here.
It definitely has. I think the crowd's been really fully engaged tonight.
And this is a bit of a tough game to get behind. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's
It's not a lot of hits, not a lot of offense, a lot of
game to love.
zeros. A lot of zeros on that scoreboard right now.
But it's tight. Things could change, and they're doing a really great job in between innings. I think Megan's doing a great job.
Absolutely.
There's another
Absolutely. The
shout
crowd
out
here today has been having a blast, I think, in between innings.
And this just feels like a different Ironbacks team. Like they feel like they belong on the field with a really great team in Jamestown. And I know they're missing a couple guys out here today. They're still a great team.
That's
There
a
we
leadoff
go.
single there. That's going to get the crowd engaged.
You see what I'm saying? Panazzo just, he's in there fighting. Like there's just an aura he gives off that you want that guy on your team.
Agreed.
When
Agreed.
time
And
is
exactly what we needed right now, right? Gets the runner on base here for the Ironbacks in the 7th. Only the 3rd hit of the day.
Now he was running, everybody was running for the Ironbacks last game. So we'll see what happens, what Richard Griffin pulls from his bag of tricks.
That's right.
There's pretty much one trick in that bag, but
He's giving him the signal to put the oven mitt on, so that could be something. First pitch
gonna
outside
say.
here for Anderson Haas.
that was a decent
Fenwick.
pitch from. Yeah, this is in the video store they used to have the old staff member recommends a movie. Bookstores do that as well. Mel Romanin, owner, recommends Haas Fenwick as
He
the
did.
guy to watch.
He did.
As the guy to watch. So we're watching him right now. He's got number 14, of course, Mirko Freecher's number for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's a.
Forget the Mirko Freecher.
I think our
Sometimes known as
score-
Miroslav Freecher.
Maybe our scorekeeper might know that guy's name.
I think Brian Papineau might remember Mirko Freecher. He can perhaps regale us with some stories later that we'll pass along to you, because we know how much people across Canada
Hey,
and
I'm
the
dying to know
States-
myself. So
Got 1-0 here.
that's right. Fenwick, the only RBI of the day here for the Ironbacks, all the way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, on the grounder to second base. 1-1. Cohen Harris pitching effectively. A lot of times we see pitchers get a bit undone by a base runner at first base. He hasn't appeared affected at all. Oh, he was leaning. He was
Ooh,
leaning. He had some
that
thoughts in
was
his
close.
head. And those thoughts were, maybe I should steal second base.
Yes. Yes.
Those were his thoughts. Cohen Harris read it.
There's a shot right to the
Liner,
third
that's
baseman.
going to be... Couldn't get him at first. That was a hot shot.
That was a
Yeah.
shot, yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah,
you hit
but
the ball hard, just right at a guy.
can't evade the third baseman, Blake Herman, there for the Tarp Skunks.
So it's 1 out. Panazzo's still standing on first. Seemed a little tripped up by that move to first from Cohen Harris. Cohen Harris stepping off.
So Mateo Surst up here, 0 for 2 today, but did make an excellent snag on Panaz's throw from third base for the third out of the inning a few innings ago.
Ooh, that's a good pitch. Good pitch. Could use a little something, something. The fans could use a little something, something. A quiet, a hush falls over the crowd, looking for a little something, something from the Niagara Ironbacks. There really hasn't been one ball hit hard by the Ironbacks today.
By anybody, really, actually. Like, there's been a
Yeah,
couple
there hasn't
doubles,
been a
but
ton. There
nothing
hasn't
really
been,
been.
like that epic. Oh my goodness! Look at that.
Right,
Like even,
right.
you
Like, the
know,
double that the Ironbacks had was.
Like Bushins was sort of a
almost,
slicing liner to left field.
That's right. And
you
an
know?
almost catch, too, right? So
I think I'm more thinking like a
there goes the runner there. He kind of second guessed there, but safe. Missed the tag.
oh goodness. Oh my goodness.
That was a great throw by the back catcher there, but
That
somehow
was, well, he
Panazzo,
did not get a jump. And I'll tell you,
he almost second guessed himself, like he was going to go and then thought maybe I shouldn't go, but then third base coach Richard Griffin was telling him you better
he
go.
willed him. He silently willed him. Tito Kiefer, the shortstop for Jamestown, entirely unimpressed with that call. And I mean, we're a million miles away. It's hard to imagine how he got around that. He must have got around a tag. tough pitch. Sursta, I don't think he's really got a pitch where he wants one yet.
Yeah.
We can see him kind of like moving his arms in and just not feeling comfortable thus far. Reminds me a little bit of Andrew Bishop last year at first base in terms of just early on. You remember he didn't look comfortable?
Yep. He's got a real active bat in the batter's box too, right? Almost Gary Sheffield-esque, kind of flipping it all around.
Yeah, yeah. Got a full count here. Well, he's fighting. 1 out, runner on second. Modest lead for Panazzo.
Oh, that
man,
was down low. And
that was ball 4. But very easy for me to identify up here.
absolutely.
You know.
Yep. Yep. Fouls another pitch off. Count remains 3-2 here still.
Just not on it so far this at bat. See if he can get locked in for one here. Man, the center fielder's way in.
Another pitch fouled off there.
I mean, you can see the power possibilities for Sursta.
He has a big
And-
dude up there in the box too, right? Even
and
more reminiscent
more
of
is-
Andrew Bishop.
More shallow.
Yeah, real shallow.
But, I mean, thus far, he's really shown no inclination to really step into one, so we'll see what happens. Comes Cohen Harris.
Fouls another pitch off there.
Well, we got a battle going on here. So the kids are right into this game.
That's right,
I mean, we're
and
in the
that's
7th inning right now, and they're still like right up against the backstop here.
it is what it's all about, though, right?
It's a great night too.
It is an
Second great night.
incredible night for baseball, I tell you. Oh, a little lazy poke there. That's right to Grant Moore, who was playing shallow.
Yeah, he played it right. I give him credit.
Two outs now here for the Ironbacks in the 7th. Bringing up Kieran Culler, the catcher. He does have some power here. Let's see if he can break this game open here.
And his first at bat was a really good one.
Yep.
Yeah, he
Yep.
stepped into it. That single into left. I think he got a bit in on his hands, if I recall. Cohen Harris has been good.
That's a first pitch strike.
Yeah. Well, I said earlier that's been called a strike all game. Some of the other umpires here in other games we've seen, that's not so much a strike, just above the waist, but he's been consistent with it again. So. Oh,
Fouls that one off.
Just
Hits
missed
the
that.
catcher's toe a little bit there. He's shaking it off.
what a position.
It is.
What a position. I got to say, as a lifetime, like skinny dude, catcher was never a position that was kind. Skinny guys, catching, it's not a good mix.
Just never seemed to be a position I would want to play personally.
No.
Not to mention, you just got to wear all that gear in the middle of summer for one. So
Yeah. And you got to cover first base and stuff. Like it's, I mean, there's work to that. It's a laborious position.
that's a shot there to third base. Herman under it. Makes the throw to first.
Man, he gets down the line in a hurry.
That's right. That's right there. Runner aboard, left standing. 2-1 Tarp Skunks as we head to the 8th. Welcome back here to George Taylor Field for the top of the 8th inning. 2-1 Tarp Skunks lead, and we officially have found our 50-50 winner here at the ballpark.
It was not Jesse's daughter,
It was not I.
not Jesse's wife.
My life has not changed.
It was not Jesse himself. Tragically,
No.
you're going to have to keep on keeping on, my friend.
That's right. You'll see me Sunday.
Yeah. What would you have done? What would you have done, Jesse? You win the 50-50. First thing you do. Which country do you travel to?
Well, it depends. I'm thinking I'm probably not traveling to any country because it's probably not that expensive. So maybe I'm just going local. You know, it depends how much the 50-50 was. But if I win a big chunk, I like to go to Greece. That's a place I've always
Greece?
wanted to travel to.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The flight's too long, though, is the problem. I'm not a big airplane guy, so anything over 6
airplanes.
hours kind of freaks me out.
Yep. Yeah, as somebody who's fairly tall, airplanes have never been my friend.
Yeah.
Morrison, I had 1 and 2 here.
What about you, Darren? If you win 50-50, where were you heading?
Oh, goodness. It's a tough call there, Jesse.
Put me
You
on
know
the
what?
spot.
It's
I'm
been
putting
too
you
long
on the
since I've been
spot.
to Montreal.
Montreal.
I'm feeling like go to Montreal. I mean, the food is just so great.
That-
Everything they do in Montreal tastes good.
That seems to be a more Ironbacks 50-50 type of trip right there for sure.
Doesn't it?
Yes, yes. Just a trip down the QEW.
Man, did he
A long
get
trip down the
squeezed on that.
QEW.
The thing I loved about traffic in Montreal.
Yeah.
We won't talk about it. I'll forget about
Yeah.
that and just get through it because the food's so good. Everything about cities. I always say, like, if you can tell how well a city does stuff by the little things. You know, if you go to a restaurant and they make good French fries, everything else is going to be good.
That's right. And
know?
one of my favorites in Montreal, Swartz's Deli. I tell you, every time I go there, I got to go to Swartz's Deli.
Yeah, for sure. For the
Smoked meat sandwich and a
Montreal
pickle
smoked meat.
and a cherry Coke.
what I miss, nice cherry Coke. They do that at Dye's Pizza downtown, right?
Yeah, they do.
If you
They
come
do.
to St. Catharines and you're downtown, go to Dye's Pizza. Fabulous pizza, Jess. We concur on that.
Incredible.
Great.
Big strikeout there. First strikeout of the game.
There's
For
somebody who
Seth
should get
Morrison.
a sponsor. Like,
Dye's Pizza. Yeah.
Dye's Pizza's really good, man.
It is fantastic. And I like the fact you can also just buy the dough, the sauce, and make it at home if you
Yeah.
if you want to.
Yeah, we've done that. Absolutely. It's just down the street from where I work.
That's right.
Life is good. But where I was going, oh, yeah. So the thing I miss when I think about living in Montreal for the year is Mount Royal on a Sunday. It's a beautiful place to be. Just so much happening. People are beautiful. The scene is beautiful. But just the hot dogs with sauerkraut, steamed hot dogs with sauerkraut
Yeah.
downtown.
Yeah.
Always awesome.
Oh, yeah. Nothing like a good amount of sauerkraut on your hot dog, right?
Yep.
Fouls the pitch back there. 0-2 the count.
Man, this is some kind of something in terms of what is happening with the pitching today. The pitching's just been so dominant. Morrison up 0-2 here. We are not in any way used to these kind of games. It's a rarity. I think, no, you know what? There was a few games in Niagara Falls. We had, I can't remember his name, but he was throwing a no-hitter. Remember he had the no-hitter going for a while?
Last year, yeah. Yeah.
And we had Aiden pitching.
It was at Aiden's, I'm pretty sure. It was a game
It
of
was the
Aiden's.
Battle of the Aidens.
That's right. The Battle of the Aidens.
And they went scoreless throughout the. It was a doubleheader, I believe. So it was
Yep.
shorter. It was a 7-inning game. We got doubleheader coming up this Sunday, by the way, against Elmira.
That's right.
Was Elmira here last year?
No,
think we
I don't
faced-
think they were. We
No.
faced a lot of Jamestown and a lot of the Niagara Falls Americans.
Americans.
And
yeah,
then
like
you-
11 times for the Americans.
And then you
a
mixed in a bit of Batavia in there. After going down quickly,
Yes.
0-2, he battles back and earns himself a walk here.
Hope I didn't jinx things because that's how reality works, right?
Typically for you, yes. you have the uncanny
That's
ability to
such an
say
inside
something and
joke.
it happens all the
It's
time.
true, yeah. It can work both ways. Sometimes I'm on point, and other times the exact opposite of what I say tends to happen.
Right, right. This brings up the shortstop for the Tarp Skunks, Tito Kiefer. 0 for 2
Kiefer.
today.
Very demonstrative on that stolen base.
Yeah, he
last
was in
inning.
awe. He could not
was
believe
not happy with
that was
at
not
all.
called an out. Fouls the pitch back there.
Got a nice stroke. I'm always a sucker for a good left-handed swing. Kiefer from Waterford, Connecticut, attends St. Leo University. He's a team
Ooh.
captain at Waterford High School for Coach Art Peluso. Team MVP as well. See how
Recurring
Tigger
theme
does.
here. A lot of team MVPs. And
Yeah, I mean, most of these guys were the best players on their high school team. Absolutely, right? Ooh.
Oh, ball skips away from the first baseman.
I
Duggan.
think it hit the base runner, actually.
Oh, did it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, there, Duggan took a second to realize the ball got away, but stayed on first.
Yeah, because I think the throw kind of skipped off the back of the base runner when he was sliding back. Thus, Sursa's challenges in catching it. There you go.
Upstairs there. 1-2 the count.
Morrison wants to give the home team a chance here.
Checks the runner at
Ooh,
first.
That's some competitive throws over to first base.
Definitely a close
Really
one there.
Caught him leaning. He's still taking an aggressive lead again. So I think he's going. There he goes.
Fouls off the pitch. All that work for nothing.
I think he thought, that's the A+ move.
Definitely.
One more strikeout and everybody's over at 5 right now? Yeah. Okay. And it is correct, right? 5 strikeouts is correct? Yeah. Is that what you had? Yeah. 5 is correct.
2-2. Just missing there.
And you got from
Man, it's real crucial. He's going. Looks like he's going again.
at Club Roma.
There he goes.
Fouls off the
Foul
pitch
He's gonna be
again.
tired. Tito's going to be tired.
I was saying he's got a lot of runs a second on foul pitches there.
Is that for everyone now?
I'd like to donate.
Everybody gets it?
Yeah, with their ticket stub. Yeah. Proof of ticket. Well, yeah. You're out of luck.
Shot up the second.
Oh,
right out of the
through
glove of Griffin there
You
for
know,
a single.
Those hops off the mound can really trip up the shortstop. That's being called a single.
Let's put runners on first and
Mr.
second here.
Papineau.
One out and
Right fielder Blake Herman.
Oh boy, Blake Herman's been looking dangerous all game.
that's right. That's Grant Moore's first hit of the day.
That pitch was right down the middle. That was right down the middle.
Fans, a quick update that the Ironbacks have
Not a ton of
5
movement.
strikeouts. We're 2 strikeouts away
Morrison
from
having a
our
little
7-8
challenge
presented
now
by
here,
Club
finishing
Roma.
off the Jamestown hitters.
Looking for a pair of strikeouts to get us to 7. That will be 3 mozzarella
We got a
sticks
meeting
for
at the
everyone
mound.
tonight from Club Roma and Sala 61.
How about that? Announced right. There was an announcement that if the
quite
Ironbacks
this-
get one more strikeout tonight, everyone's getting free matzo sticks from Salas 61. So the crowd is cheering on a strikeout here.
Free matzo sticks?
Free matzo sticks, hopefully more than 5 on a big plate.
You just got to show your ticket to get that?
You got to show your ticket stub.
Well,
We'll
that's a
find some
shame.
tickets, don't worry.
Yeah.
We'll find some
We'll steal
tickets.
Some of those kids' tickets.
Yeah.
That's just good.
You steal your lunch money, we'll steal your ticket stub.
Wouldn't that be a headline? Ironbacks broadcast crew shakes down child baseball team for their tickets.
Runners go. Both doubles steal. A sneaky play there by the Tarp Skunks, putting them in scoring position now.
You know,
No throw from the catcher either. I think
It's-
it crossed
I
him up a little
gotta
bit.
say, Panazzo was very demonstrative after that. I think he preferred something else happen. I'm not sure what that is. They got the infield in, which is
Oh,
there's a little break there.
fouled
that
off.
It could really, I mean, Herman's a hitter, man. It's a one-run game, though. I get it, but I might almost, yeah.
That was another one off there.
Now, this has been the problem this inning.
Yep.
Is Morrison trying to get that third
Yep.
strike?
Thankfully, we finished our hot dogs, so we don't have to wait.
Yeah. I haven't seen a swing and miss pitch thus far this inning, and he could use one right here.
Even though he did get a strikeout.
Yeah, strikeout would be big for the crowd and those matcha sticks. Oh, he yanked it. Aimed that one. He tightened up. Maybe thinking too much about those matcha sticks.
Maybe. He's trying to deliver something for the crowd here, you know?
Yeah, we all think about matcha sticks a little bit too much sometimes. Two and two the count. Long pause for Morrison. He's thinking about something.
Strike
there it
3,
is.
the call.
He was thinking about free matcha sticks for everybody.
This
but
crowd
us.
is going wild for matzo sticks.
3 mozzarella sticks with Del Roma and Sala 61.
Everyone but us. That's a huge out, though.
You know what? I'm going to get some matzo sticks because my family came to the game.
Oh, yeah.
Think
So
I-
just going to be me.
Just
All
going to be
forlorn
there.
by
just
myself.
Staring out in the distance. Lonely.
Yeah.
Mr. Lonely.
Looking for leftover hot dogs from tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good pitch. That's a really great way to start him off. Nice little curveball, inside corner. Good for Morrison for fighting here. Infield's back now.
Big swing again. 0-2.
See the infield dirt popping out of the glove there. He puts a little something extra on that pitch. 0-2 now. 0-2. Jesse being visited at a critical point in the game. Penelope here to deliver some important information. Jesse, we didn't win the 50-50. I don't know what we're going to do. We're not going to Greece.
We are getting matzo sticks, though. Shot to right field. Under it for the third out of the inning.
Can of corn for Maharis.
That's right. 2-1 the score for the Tarp Skunks as we head to the bottom of the 8th.
Tarp Skunks 2, the Ironbacks 1. Next, don't miss a moment of the action all year long. Follow the Ironbacks online. Visit us at ironbacks.com.
I've lost the telephone with your smell on it. I'm living beside the radio, all the stations at once, but I pick out a Polish lullaby. I pick it out of the static, it fades, I wait, I keep the beat, it comes back, almost asleep. We're back, it's the bottom of the 8th here at George Taylor Field. Cohen Harris is still on the mound, and as I promised, Leonard Cohen poem, just a bit of it, to start every inning he's still pitching.
That's right. We got story time with Richard Griffin and poetry time with Darren Clark. A new segment here we're going to be putting on just against when we play Jamestown.
Just to honor Cohen Harris.
We got Maharis coming up here for the Ironbacks here in the 8th. Looking for a hit.
Maharis.
Made a nice catch there at the end, the top of the 8th.
Gallo, number 12, Jordan Gallo. At
Oh,
the plate.
pitch hitter. Okay, Jordan Gallo coming up.
Everybody a little bit catching up with that move after a robust between innings "Let's go Ironbacks" chant.
We were distracted by the Leonard Cohen poem there, too. So
Ooh, right down the heart of the plate. That one. Some snap, crackle, pop from Cohen Harris. Gallo from Mississauga, Ontario. Whoa,
Oh!
goodness gracious.
hits Harris
Cohen
with the
Harris.
comebacker. Turns around,
That's-
safe.
That's
Bites
a
it
heck
off.
of a play by Cohen Harris.
It is, because that was a liner to the
That
thigh.
was.
A liner to the thigh.
Like, I'm so impressed that he stuck with that. That was a heater back at him.
100%. 100%.
Off his backside.
Yep.
And he didn't hesitate a beat. Got over there and made a throw. Right
That's
throw to
right.
first base.
That's right. But good hustle by Gallo getting down the line to beat it out for the single
did.
there. Ironbacks got a runner aboard in the 8th with fan favorite here tonight, Locatelli coming up.
And Jordan Gallo was running wild on the bases. Yes, in game 1 a couple days ago. It wasn't yesterday. So we'll see what happens here. We've got Caleb Locatelli.
That's right. He needs a hit here to make the crowd go wild, I think. They really want to see something from him tonight.
Now we'll see what Richard Griffin's going to do.
Manager for the Tarp Skunks coming up to the mound just to make sure Harris is okay.
betting bunt.
You think so?
I think so. See, look at watch the signs. Let's watch them. Okay. Gallo was pretty good lead. Cohen Harris, who hasn't been bothered by base runners at all thus far. Squares around. Oh my
Snap, throw to first.
goodness.
Safe. That was a close
Yeah.
play there.
Gallo's dreaming some dreams there at first
That's
base.
right.
He's
Well,
got
he's
some.
getting the call from somebody.
Yeah,
so
he's got some aspirations. 1-0. Locatelli looked like he meant it when he was squaring around. So let's see, third baseman now a little head of the bag. Really holding Gallo on close. Decent move from Cohen Harris. He seemed to get them a little crossed up there at first
yeah,
base.
yeah, a couple times too, right? He's almost
Yeah,
had
I
him
thought
picked off there.
Palazzo looked a little unsure of himself there. Oh,
Squares bunt again, but fouls it off.
that was a tough pitch to bunt.
Quickly down a 1-1 now. Or I don't think that counts, right?
What do you think he's going to do now?
I'll get you the number. I'll be down there and I'll signal you the number.
It's ball 2. You know, Cohen Harris there, I think was thinking a lot about that bunt.
Yeah, I
Yanked
just
that pitch. It's
just
first
got
time-
informed too. We actually have a pitch runner on first base. So I'm just getting you the information here who that runner is for
Really?
the Ironbacks.
And
Yeah,
Gallo was.
Gallo scurried down the line, but
maybe
then they
he's
took him
dinged up
out.
or something. Wow.
Way outside,
Oh, that'll
wild.
Get him in a scoring
He's going to
position.
easily get the second base now. And just to let you know, it's actually steady Chase Hubble out there at second base. He's the pitch runner, which is a fan favorite of third base coach
We got a
Richard
lot of
Griffin.
Niagara
So
region happening right here. You can see Harris really, really frustrated with himself after that pitch. He let the bunt get in his head. That's 3-1. I wonder if they're just going to make him take this pitch. Yep. Walked him.
that's
Locatelli to first.
second base runner there for the Ironbacks here in the 8th. They got runners at first and second. No out.
You know, that's a confident walk up to first, to the plate. Michael Regis into the game.
Just the at-bat you need. He had a fantastic
Man, he was
game
something.
opening day.
I mean, he had some Forrest Gump. I am running.
Yeah, he was
Running
running
happening. He was tearing up the bases in the last game. And
2 triples.
his stroll to the plate right now, that's a confident dude up there right now.
100%.
That was a rock and roll stroll.
And a base hit
there.
would score Hubble from second base here.
I can't imagine him bunting here.
I don't think so either, but it looks like, again, Grant Moore at center field's playing a little shallow again.
Harris?
I think
and
he maybe
his-
doesn't understand the power that Egregious shows.
Yeah, Harris and his mojo feel like they've gone a bit estranged from each other. So we'll see if Egregious could take advantage of that. Egregious, like that right center, that gap in right center is something.
That's been there all game, too. Oh, he just
that's
missed that one.
Tragic.
Bops it up.
Whoa.
First baseman kind of stumbled
Yeah, I
over
think
the
he
mound
caught
there.
I think he caught his spikes on the rubber. So the mound is that's a tough thing to navigate on those kind of pop-ups. That's a tough one, boys. That's F5. That's a shame right there.
At the plate for the Ironbacks, number 18, Cooper Martin.
This is a veritable who's who of the players who were outstanding last game. Cooper Martin, mostly about in the field, but he's good to play too. good on
100%
bases.
fielding. He made some incredible plays at
Yeah,
second
that-
base in the opening day game.
Play of the game.
Player of the game, absolutely.
Defensively,
He comes in here
absolutely.
now as a pitch hitter for Devin Medor. See if he can cash in these runners here for the
Time
Ironbacks.
run on second. Oh, look at Harris. You got to give Harris a lot of credit for battling out here after taking a liner off the buttocks.
Absolutely. He shook it off, and he's looking no worse for wear.
Now, the one little hiccup in this inning has been him yanking it,
Yep.
you know.
Yep, and the Ironbacks really need to make him pay here, I think, for that. Just wait, sit down, wait for your pitch.
But he's shown a great ability to kind of recover, find his best self. Let's see what he does here. There it is.
Wild
There it
pitch
is
again.
That's going to put
Go
him
to
both in
past the
scoring
catcher.
position.
Oh, my. Now just a short poke in the right scores the runner from third base.
That's a new chant. Whose house? Our house. I think that's also a Leonard Cohen poem.
Our house?
But a little green here for Cooper Martin, and it's a brand new ball game.
Got
Oh,
the infield in here for the Tarp Skunks.
my goodness, that
Hits the corner.
That's an extra helping of black served up by the umpire there. 2-2. Staying alive. 2-2 still. This has been a really tight game. Such a great opportunity for the Ironbacks against a team that really dominated them last year. Modest leads for the base runners.
Big swing
Big
and a
K
miss.
for Harris.
That's a huge strikeout there for the second out for the Ironbacks. Another pitch hitter coming up now.
Under the plate for the Ironbacks,
Number 22,
Bullock.
Josh Bullock coming in for the Ironbacks in for shortstop Franklin Griffin.
I'll tell you, man, Harris is fully engaged in this inning. It's something I can't. It's hard almost to not root for the team.
It's true. He got the single where he got hit with the comebacker. He worked a next at bat was a walk, but he's got the next two quick outs here, and
He's
he's
lost the zone a few times, and usually when we see guys lose the zone, they kind of come unglued.
Absolutely,
But he keeps
but-
getting himself back on the good foot. So
that's right. He's one out away here to get escaping a jam and getting it to the top of the ninth.
we'll see how Bullock can do. Another new Ironback. This
That's-
a little outside. Bullock from Toronto, Ontario. He attends St. Peter's University. 2-0. 2-0.
That's right. Now he's just got to sit back and wait for his pitch here.
Yeah. Got to be looking fastball. Got Bushin on deck. Should it come to it.
Big gut there for strike one.
2-1. This is fun stuff. You know, for a 2-1 game with not a ton of action in it, you got to savor this. This is actually...
This is probably the most excitement the Ironbacks have had in a few innings now, too, with runners on second and third.
Oh.
That was inside, but he swung at it for strike two. Even things up here. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Organist trying to cajole. 1 hit. Here from Bullock. Somebody just yelled out, "Believe in yourself."
Outside, full count here.
Full count. That's an interesting thing for somebody from the crowd to yell. That was very positive.
That is a
That's
very
nice.
positive. It's
Gives
usually you
a
don't hear
hope.
positive yells from the crowd very often.
Believe in yourself. Hey, you at home watching this game. Believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. You too, Jesse. Don't let the 50-50 loss get you down.
I got matzo sticks coming in my future, Darren.
Goodness
Gets in the
gracious,
hands
that's a
there. And the Tarp Skunks escape the jam. Excellent pitching by Cohen Harris after the comeback here.
Tip the cap.
The Ironbacks leave 2 men aboard as we head to the top of the 9th. Tarp Skunks lead 2-1.
Hey, welcome back to George Taylor Field. It's the 9th inning. It's 2-1 for Jamestown. The Ironbacks just missing. Runners poised on second and third. The winning run, or the game-leading run on second base, and could not get them home, even with a couple outs at their disposal. And now it's the big top of the ninth. We've got Jordan Sniftilis on the mound. I hope I pronounced that right. That was a tough one.
It was very tough. That's why I asked you to come back.
Yeah, thanks. He's from Toronto, Ontario as well, from St. Xavier University. Oh, there's some snap, crackle, pop.
That's right. A little minor housekeeping there. Turns out we have not received the free matzo sticks
We were
yet.
wrong about that. Which
So-
is good news for me because I wasn't going to get any anyways.
This is
but,
bad
I mean,
news for
bad
me
news for you.
because I was
Yeah.
looking forward to these matzo sticks now.
And one shouldn't revel in the disappointments of other, but I'm kind of doing that.
There's a shot out there to center field. Quickly under it, though.
Just a bit on the hands there, just a bit.
Who's in right field? Can't tell.
That might be Chase Hubble.
At the plate
Kind
number
of looks
7,
like Chase Hubble.
Jackson Enders.
One down. They really want to get to the bottom of the ninth, with just down by a run to give them a shot again.
That's right. And got Jackson Enders coming up here. The DH for the Tarp Skunks. 1 for 3 today. The stolen base and a run scored. The strikeout picked him back in the first inning.
Oh, just missed on that pitch. It's a nice breeze.
Lovely breeze.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully that one comes back there in the middle of July.
All's quiet around the ball field. Tennis courts are empty. Lights bathed in white light.
Yeah?
There's a couple people over at the Diamond. Some dogs are being walked. We haven't mentioned that the K's things happen out in left field. Have you noticed that? They're keeping track of it out there. I could have sworn they said over 5 Ks and you win matzo sticks.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna get to the bottom of that one too when the game's over. We got a
Yeah.
lot of questions. I think
we
we
have
gotta find
questions. We have questions. And we're journalists,
out. Yeah,
right? Aren't we?
yeah, we're not very good at it, but we're
No.
journalists.
We're journalists.
2-1 the count here. 1 out in the top of the ninth. That's a fly ball to the foul. It's going to be an easy out for the first baseman. 2 quick outs here. I can confirm that if the Ironbacks give up no runs, a donut in this 9th inning, all fans will receive a free donut from Beechwood Donuts.
Beechwood Donuts, downtown St. Catharines, St. Paul Street.
That's
Pretty
right.
cool thing.
That's right. It has happened a couple times before last season, and those fans are extremely happy.
Jesse, what's your donut of choice there at Beechwood Donuts?
Oh, boy, it's hard to decide, you know. There's so many good ones, quite frankly. I'm a key lime pie fan, so I always like that
Key
donut.
lime pie. I like saying key lime pie. Coconut cream is my go-to.
Coconut cream is also very good.
I love their ice cream, too. They've got, like, dairy-less ice cream.
Oh, that's a shot at the end of the bat there. High fly ball. Easy play for the shortstop. 1, 2, 3, go down the Tarp Skunks, and the donuts have been received by the fans here at George Taylor Field.
Good news.
Score is 2-1 as we head to the bottom of the ninth. See if the Ironbacks can get one here, keep this game alive. Welcome back here to George Taylor Field for the bottom of the ninth inning. Tarp Skunks down to the final 3 outs here, trying to look to see if they can get one here to keep the game alive. We got back at the top of the order for the Ironbacks. Josh Mushin up. Strikeout victim his last at bat. 1 for 4 today. We got a new pitcher on the mound for the Tarp Skunks. Chase Barron.
Chase Barrett out of Miami, Florida. He attends Ave Maria University. He's throwing pretty hard out there. He may have pitching goggles on, which I've always had concerns about how they impacted performance and not in a good way.
You're right. You have
Pitching
talked about
goggles.
that quite often to me over the years about pitchers and their goggles.
Yep.
Darren and I,
I'm a student. I'm a student of nuance.
we co-manage a fantasy baseball team and are not allowed to have anybody with long hair, tattoos, or sports goggles. So it makes things tough when you're drafting because a lot of players have long hair, sports goggles, and tattoos.
Yeah. Well, it's not. There's no absolutes when it comes to the hair portion. The goggles, though,
It's a big no.
big strike. They could use a base runner here. Man. I'll tell you, Jamestown deserves some credit for the defense has been awesome today, too. Like, really tight.
Yeah, and again, their pitching has been good. There's been some shaky moments, but they've gotten the job done, you know?
Yeah, it's been a nice mix, right? Like, it's not like they've been tested that hard because a lot
No.
of the contact's been weak contact today. So
Well, yeah, mostly grounders at second base.
2-2. Missed 3-2.
Ooh.
They need a base runner however you can get it. Love to earn one with a hit, though. It's been a while since we've seen an Ironback put a lick on a ball.
Let's go Ironbacks! Let's go Ironbacks!
Strike three, the call. Down goes Bushin for
That's a
the
good
first
pitch.
out of the ninth. All right,
pitch.
Barron is pumped walking around that mound out there.
He is pumped up after that strikeout. That was a confident walkabout the infield.
That was, wasn't it?
Yeah, he went traveling.
That's going to bring up Peyton Pananzo, moving over to shortstop now.
Peyton Panazzo.
Yep, that's what I said, right?
Panazzo, who led off the seventh with a single and was stranded. There's some like heartbreaking guys lingering out on the bases. See if Panazzo can make some hay here again. Another big gap there. Look where Moore is like shaded way over in the left field.
Yeah, he's really
That is
moving, shifted
super
left.
pronounced.
That's
Like they're really expecting him to go opposite way here. Man, oh man, if he could catch some green in between Moore
right
and
with his
right
speed
field,
too, right?
yeah, he can go. Man, oh man.
Just
I
misses
think-
that one and fouls it off for strike one.
I think they're thinking the combination of like he's amped up out there, pitching.
Yep.
Like Barrett means it out there, and they think that he can't catch up to it. That Panazzo can't catch up to it. So we'll see. I mean, that last swing looked like it would have been left center. So that's
It's the
strike.
corner 2 and
He's
2.
coming right after him. Yeah, no shortage of confidence on Barrett.
That's right. He must be the Tarp Skunks closer, I'm guessing. We didn't
I'm
acknowledge
thinking
that.
so. He's got that.
Didn't
he's
acknowledge
got
that. He got that
axe.
heat. Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of like a wrestling persona going on.
Just inside, evens things from a full count now.
He's nodding his head up and down again. That's okay. That's okay. I got it. That was pretty much. I got it. 3-2. It's the second straight 3-2 count.
Strike out again.
My goodness, that was
Gets
the call.
the corner. And again, he's taking a mile-wide walk out there on the mound.
Hitter number 14, Haas Fenwick.
That's back-to-back strikeouts here for Barrett in the ninth.
Done Ironbacks.
They're down to their final out here. Haas Fenwick.
Here's Mel Roman's player to watch, Haas Fenwick.
That's right.
Let's see if Haas can shock him a bit.
He's 0 for 3 today with an RBI. Takes the first pitch strike. Big strike, too. They're down to their final strike now. Down in the dirt. Stays alive.
Man, you'd love to see something happen here. It seems pretty improbable the way he's pitching and the way the Ironbacks are hitting. Look at these kids, man. They've been here all 9 innings leaning over the backstop. Oh, my goodness. That was a good ship lollipop. Headed destination nowhere. That you really got to be looking fastball. That's the only pitch he's spotted. There it
Strike
is.
3 call. He strikes out the side, and that's the ball game. The Ironbacks lose a tough one here, 2-1 to the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. Thanks for sticking with us after a few bit of technical difficulties in the beginning of the game. We'll see you on Sunday for a doubleheader against Elmira. Thanks for tuning in.